thrashing in Colombo. South Africa's dominant display in the Women's World Cup. A rain-soaked thriller. The Women's Cricket World Cup 2025 witnessed an intense battle between South Africa and Sri Lanka, with the Proteas emerging victorious in a game that had it all. But here's where it gets controversial. Or at least a little unexpected. In Colombo, under leaden skies and the constant threat of rain, South Africa climbed to the top of the Women's World Cup table with a dominant 10-wicket victory over Sri Lanka. The game, shortened by rain, saw South Africa's batters shine, showcasing their skill and determination. Set a revised target of 121 in 20 overs due to the rain. South Africa's openers, Wolvaardt and Tazmin Brits, put on an unbeaten partnership of 125 runs. Wolvaardt, the captain, led from the front with a superb knock of 60 not out, while Brits supported her brilliantly, finishing on 55 not out. This win, their fourth in a row, moved South Africa above England and just a whisker behind leaders Australia. The game started with a twist. With rain expected, Sri Lanka opted to bat first, a bold move that didn't quite pay off. By the time the rain arrived, they were 46 for 2, and the players were forced off. When they returned, the target had been adjusted, and Sri Lanka battled to 105 for 7, but it was never enough to challenge the Proteas. And this is the part most people miss, the drama of the rain. A lengthy downpour threatened to wash out the game, but it stopped just in time for a 20-over contest. The rain break also saw Vishmi Gunaratne, the Sri Lankan opener, retire hurt after being struck on the knee while running for a single. She returned after the break and top-scored with 34 runs. South Africa's bowlers, led by Nonkululeko Mlaba, who took 3 to 30, and Masabata Class with 2 to 18, kept Sri Lanka's batters in check. The hosts' hopes of reaching the semi-finals now hang by a thread, with just 2 games left and no wins to their name. The game began with an air of anticipation and a hint of controversy. Sri Lanka's decision to bat first surprised many, especially given the weather conditions. It was a gamble that didn't pay off, as the rain interrupted their innings, and they returned with a reduced target and fewer overs to bat. South Africa, on the other hand, made the most of their advantage. The return to form of Wolvaardt and Brits, who had a slow start to the tournament, was a welcome boost. This win was a statement of intent, a thrashing that showed their ability to adapt and dominate, even in challenging conditions. With a semi-final place within reach, South Africa's confidence is soaring. That painful loss to England seems like a distant memory now. But what do you think? Is South Africa's rise to the top a sign of their dominance? Or was it the rain-shortened game that gave them an unfair advantage? Let's discuss in the comments.